knows? They might run down on us right then and there. Who knows? But we're the spirit is on us because we're taking that. I won't even call it a risk. The hell with calling it a risk. It's not a risk. It's the Lord's plan, and that's what He wants. You know, a risk is something that you are hesitant on. We ain't hesitant on going out there. That's what we gonna do, and that's just what it is. You know, get Matthew 10 and 16.
Okay.
Yeah, because the one way or another, like the brother, you gonna bring out, you know what? Yeah, you still want to bring your article, right?
Yeah.
No, you should get your article first. Get your article first, then we gonna follow up with the scripture.
Oh no, the article. Okay, the article. You know, it could be last, but I got it. This is this article is 72 types of Americans.
Yeah. Come on. Get that on camera.
This article is 72 types of Americans that are considered potential terrorists in official government documents.
I didn't really get it, Doc.
Okay. 72 types of Americans that are considered potential terrorists in official government documents.
Wait till he hold it there. Wait till he tell you he got it.
Alright, we good.
Okay. Yeah, 72 types of Americans that are considered potential terrorists in official government documents, dated August 27, 2013, by Michael Snyder.
Where's that article from?
This is from blacklistednews.com. All right, let's see. I'm going to skip down to the last paragraph. It says, the first step to persecuting any group of people is to demonize them. And right now, large groups of peaceful, law-abiding citizens are being ruthlessly demonized. Below is a list of 72 types of Americans that are considered to be extremists and potential terrorists in official U.S. government documents. To see the original source document for each point, just click on the link. As you can see, this list covers most of the country. I'm just going to point out a few of them. Let's see. This is number 7. Anyone that holds a political ideology that considers the state to be unnecessary, harmful, or undesirable. Number 8. Anyone that possesses an intolerance towards other religions. Number 10. Anti-gay.
Yeah, anti-gay, and another thing too, it says against any other religion, saying that your religion is better than every other religion and all the other religions are wrong. Now, that was written in the Constitution, because when they say the freedom of religion, the freedom of religion is to say, like pretty much you can have any religion, and you know, there's no right religion, pretty much. So that was deemed way back when.
Okay, yeah, number 10 was anti-gay. Number 11, anti-immigrant. You know, that affects the Northern Kingdom. People against the Northern Kingdom. The Patriot Movement, opposition to equal rights for gays and lesbians. That's us right there. Yeah. The potential terrorists right there.
That's why Nate. Well, I don't know. Well, I know in that 501c3 you can't talk about homos and shit. Go ahead.
Members, number 21, members of the Christian Action Network. Number 23, here goes one that us. Anyone that is engaged in conspiracy theorizing. Number 24, anyone that is opposed to Agenda 21. Number 25, that we just spoke on this. Anyone that is concerned about FEMA camps. That's us right there. Number 28, the sovereign citizen movement.
Right.
Number 29, those that don't think they should have to pay taxes.
Right. Well, that all falls under us. That's pretty much good. We get Matthew's 10 and 16. Yeah. Read that down. Because if you out there in the streets and you proclaiming what we proclaiming, you know, the downfall of America, opposition to homosexuals, all religions are wrong, you know, this is going to happen to you.
Matthew 10 verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
See, we sheep in the midst of wolves, you know, because they out there. They best believe that Esau, they paying attention. They know who's who. They got a list called Project Megiddo. They know who's on the red list. I mean, who's a threat to their plans. They know who's on the yellow list. Who's willing to just, you know, be passive. You know. Go ahead, Al.
Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Right.
Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
Right.
But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles.
Right. Now, it said that you're going to be brought into the synagogues. That means the synagogue, the word synagogue means chief house. Now, in these synagogues that Esau has, there's torture chambers. Look, Esau's monitoring the men of the Lord, so they know. Let me say this. They think they know where they can get the elect. They think, oh, you know, he's kind of shaky on this, you know. So we're not even gonna torture him. We're gonna try to outsmart him. And you know, well, what about this in the scriptures? What about that in the scriptures? So they're gonna try to use some of them men are gonna try to use the scriptures to actually try to debunk what they have to say. So why does it say this in the scriptures and why does it say that in the scriptures? That's why you're supposed to be sharp now. That's the point of being sharp now. Because when that time comes, they're gonna run up on you and they're gonna see what you're really about, man. You know, and keep going.
It says, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak.
See, now that's how you know this nigga Nate is a moron, because he says, what is faith gonna do for you? No, Salaki. He said, what is scriptures gonna do? What is scriptures gonna do for you? And he says, you're faith-based Israelite. Well, guess what? Those go hand in hand, because read that again.
It says, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak.
That's faith. That's faith. When you like, all right, whatever you got, like whatever you got to say, I know the Lord is gonna be with me. That's faith. You know. Go ahead, Al.
For it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak.
Right. How is it going to be given to you? It's not going to. Well, it is going to be somewhat miraculous, you know, because the word miraculous deals with the word miracle. It's going to be somewhat miraculous, but when it's in your mind, when it comes to your mind, it's going to be because you already knew it. A part of that is going to be because you already knew it. It's already been registered in your mind, so it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you like, oh yeah, oh you might pull out a scripture that you ain't hear, like, you know, in mad long or whatever the case is. Like, well, this is going to happen because this is going to happen, you know.
Quick precept. This is Psalm 27 and 14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart.
Right, and then be of good courage, you know, because that's when you have good courage, that means you have faith in the Lord. And the scripture says he's going to strengthen thy heart. Now, the heart is what? It's your mind. So if he strengthens your mind, what? It's bringing your mind back to the remembrance of those scriptures and you being laid in these chambers. You see that, brother seen that video of Most Def, what they was doing to him, you know? So the Most High is going to give you great courage. You know, as long as you have faith in him. If you don't got faith in him, where's your courage coming from? These niggas, man. Niggas sneaking, man. Somebody be kick you in your chest, man. Him and the rest of them characters. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, but it's you know, it's of the Most High's will that he's doing that, man.
Yeah, come.
He's serving his purpose, you know.
Yup. It's true.
This is I'm gonna read it again real quick. This is Psalm 27 and 14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart.
Right.
Wait, I say, on the Lord.
Yeah, that's plain, man. You wait because you have faith. Just like if you read Maccabees, first Maccabees, the second chapter, when Matthias, he was breaking down the history. He showed that there was no men in history that waited, that had their faith in the Lord. They didn't get delivered. So your faith and your strength is in what? The scriptures. Nate's a moron. That proves that. Go ahead, Art.
This is back in Matthew 10 and 19. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak.
Right.
For it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
Right. That's the Spirit of the Lord. The Spirit of the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's going to be with the elect in that day. You know, go ahead.
And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child.
Right.
And the children shall rise up against their parents.
You know what, too? Because that go keep going out there.
And cause them to be put to death.
Right. Now, that right there proves right there that your family ain't really your family, man. You know, your same family that you tried to tell the truth to, they're going to be the ones telling you, they're going to run, the elites, they're going to run down on your family. And your family going to be like, oh, he live over there. He over there. I heard he's over there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I heard that from my brother. I heard that from my sister. I heard that from whoever. You know, they're going to sell you out. Your family going to sell you out. Because they're going to be looking to please themselves, and they don't have no integrity themselves to just die. You know, like the men of the Lord in the past. You know, it's a little more on that.
Okay. All right. This is verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
Right. He that endureth to the end shall be saved. Because that's why the Lord did what? When he was on the cross. When he was on the cross, that's what the Lord, what did he say? He said, it is finished. It is finished. Meaning this is the end. So that's the time when you got to show your faith at the end. You know, anybody can say it. Anybody can say now. Anybody can, you know, try to say, well, I got faith now, or say that they are men of the Lord, or, you know, the Most High is working with them. Well, when it really counts is at the end. You know? I'm saying more than that. I believe a little more.
It says, verse 23. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come.
Yeah, that's it on that. He goes talking about that time frame. You know, because the same thing happened back then. But at that point in time, and during the Roman Empire, the disciples, the disciples were able to flee. You can't run from Esau now. It's over. They got satellites, spy drones.
Esau got everything.
Everything, man. Your cell phones, they looking at us right now. You know.
This is a George Orwell society. It was an article up on Blacklisted News, man. George Orwell and those other tyrants, like Stalin, Mao, Pol Pot, all of them other motherfuckers that Esau set up, they would love this society right here. They would love to have a society like this one.
You talking about in Germany?
Yeah, Mao Zedong, China.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Adolf Hitler too. Him too. They would love to have a society like this, man. You know, but you know what? All of those societies were set up to create this society for the hour of martial law, man.
Yeah.
That's why they have a lot of history to fall back on, because they set that up for this society.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, them witches and warlocks, man. Amongst Esau, man, they do the rituals for a reason, man. They conjugate up the same demons that they had from back in the ancient world, because they know who they are. Esau knows who they are, man. That's why the scriptures tell you not to get into genealogy and things like that, man. Start dibbling and dabbling in the wrong things, man. You know, for past lives and things like that. Go ahead, Al.
I got another precept. You know, we was talking about Nate
Mm-hmm.
and how he calls faith-based Israelites and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, it matters at the end. This is Psalm 33 and 18. It says, "Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waiteth for the Lord, he is our help
Right.
and our shield."
Our soul waited for the Lord. He's our help and our shield. You know, and the Lord always delivered the men that showed themselves approved in the hour of temptation.
It says, verse 21, "For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name."
We have trusted in his holy name. So come on, man. Come on, like, Abraham. Come on, man.
From Abraham to Isaac to Jacob.
All the way. Even unto the men of the Lord now, man. Even unto the men of the Lord now, man. You know, so all that, the name don't matter and all that crazy stuff. You got your mind, man. So you think, the three holy children, you know, who's known as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You think they forgot the name of the Lord? You think Daniel forgot the name of the Lord? Come on, man. You out your mind, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you know, so basically, man, at the end of the day, men are going to be killed for the testimony of Yahweh Shah, man. Plain and simple. That's according to the scriptures. Oh, you got another scripture? You know what? I got another one real quick. This is Revelations 12 and 11.
Yeah.
It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. And the Lamb is Yahweh Shah. And by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death.
Yeah, they love not their lives unto the death. We hate that, man. Come on, man. No, we say that on a consistent basis. That we can't stand this life. You gotta be out your mind to love this life, man.
You niggas love being subject to payments from month to month, and it's only gonna get harder from month to month.
Yeah.
Cause this economy the money is fucked up, man.
Yeah.
The money system. So you niggas gonna have an uncertain life. We talking about 2/3 of our own people, you know?
Yeah, and then if you go into these old folks' homes, you know, which we have done, you know, we've been in old folks' homes working in our jobs, you see how decrepit and deteriorating these people really are, man. Once you get older, they all jacked up. You talk to them, how you doing? And they keep it real too, for the most part. Old people, how you doing today? Not too well. You ask the average American citizen today that's in like their youth and their prime or whatever, how you doing today? Oh, I'm doing great, I'm breathing. Go ask some old people, man, how they doing today? 70, 80 years old. They just waiting to die, man.
Stuck on pills and shit, worried about Obamacare, the death panels and Obamacare and shit.
Right.
You know, if they can get that treatment that they need under Obamacare, that's what they worried about, man. To live another few years in this bullshit ass society, man.
We Revelation 17 and 6.
Yeah, Revelation 7.
On this.
Revelation 17 and 6. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
Right. The woman is talking about America, man, and this whole system. You know, go ahead.
And with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shah.
Right, with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shah. That's what's going to happen, man. That's what's going to happen. That's prophecy right there, man.
You know what? Because you know why it's going to be men that's martyrs for Yahweh Shah? Because on this article, on one of these, it said those that believe in end time prophecies and those that are Christians. You know, that goes back to what is that, Project Megiddo?
Yeah.
The Christians, they're going to come after the Christians. Who are the true Christians? The Israelites.
Yeah.
You know, they're the true Christians. Because our people, man, they going to try to get real religious when all hell start breaking loose, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read it again. This is Revelation 17 and 6. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shah. And when I saw her, I marveled with great admiration.
Yeah. That's pretty